Well, moving on to property, and there is good news for those who thought high-end premium apartments are only for the select few. Given the current slump in the property market, this segment has become more affordable as prices have fallen by almost 10 to 20%. Anumeet now joins us to give us a sense of whether high-end property is coming easy on our wallet, or will it be more prudent to wait just a little more?
Well, the slump in the real estate market has affected all the segments, and high-end properties are no exception. Like you said, prices are down between 10 to 20% on an average. For instance, a high-end property in Mumbai, which was available for over 32,000 rupees a square foot 1 year ago, is today available for about 27,000 rupees a square foot. Similarly, in Gurgaon and Noida, these prices are down from 10,000 rupees a square foot to about 7,500 rupees a square foot. Experts in fact say that if negotiated well, one could get even lower prices today, and that's because there are hardly any transactions happening.
Even if you look at the city center properties where the prices have not fallen as much, the number of transactions is pretty much at a standstill. So whereas we estimate the transactions are probably down between 70 to 80%.
Anumeet, what is the demand scenario looking like for high-end apartments?
Well, like all of the segments of property, some end user demand for premium apartments is still there. It's just that the volume is very low as compared to a few months ago. And the global economic slowdown has had a very important role to play in this. It has forced people to tread cautiously as far as parking their money is concerned. And hence, potential buyers today are putting off their decision to buy property. And that's leading to a lower number of transactions.
All right, Anumeet, but what about the returns? Have they too taken a beating?
Definitely, Vivek. Experts say while about 2 years ago, one could expect returns as high as 30 to 40%. Today, the scenario is completely different. In the given situation, one couldn't expect any returns on property investments. Although in the long term, that's about 5 to 10 years from now, one could expect marginal returns of about 10 to 15%.
At this point in time, there's no return from capital. If you put your money into a high-end residential at this point in time, we expect the market to be fairly stable going forward, and therefore there's hardly any opportunity to make any near-term return.
Also, experts say that there's a shortage of supply in this segment. Many big projects like Parsnath Exotic Gurgaon, Omax Forest in Faridabad and United Grande in Noida have been delayed by at least 6 to 12 months. And experts say going forward there could be a further shortage of premium apartments, and that's because with sales going down, a lot of developers today are focusing on the affordable housing segment to attract buyers.
A lot of the supply, as I mentioned earlier, may not come in, and eventually what's going to happen is, because the supply may not come in, there will be an equilibrium between demand and supply, and the prices would remain stagnant. A lot of the luxury supply really came in the suburbs. For example, Gurgaon, partly Noida, and if you look at Mumbai, it was Powai, but also Mumbai, it was in Lower Parel area and across fragmented across Mumbai city. We saw luxury end of housing coming in Bangalore. But overall, if you look at it, the supply, there will be oversupply only in certain micro markets where you would see some price rationalization going forward.
So although going forward we may see prices in the high-end segment across markets remain stagnant, there are certain markets, including suburbs such as Gurgaon, which will see a further drop in prices by about 10% or so, owing to lack of demand and the supply which has already hit the market. Back to you.
Well, time for a short break here, but when we come back, we find out if a daily dose of an SIP, a SIP, could be a good medicine for your investments. Keep watching Network.